Hey peoples, this is another movie review of Dolemite Is My Name. As always, I want to say thank you for listening, that really means a lot to me, and on to the review. So Dolemite Is My Name is a movie on Netflix, and it is about a performer named Rudy Ray Moore who assumes the role of an iconic pimp named Dolemite. Now, this movie is solid, but I don't think it's going to live up to what people think it actually is. As I was watching the movie, I was liking it and it was entertaining enough and I enjoyed the characters, but I realized after a while that I wasn't laughing. And I understand when it comes to the jokes that they might say on a stage when performing might not be as funny now because of the times and how jokes back then might not match up with jokes now, but they have to tell those kind of jokes in the movie because those are the jokes of the time. Now when he's off stage, I expected to laugh a lot more, but that's just not the case. For a bulk of the movie, you're just watching Eddie Murphy as his character escalate to fame, and he gives a really good performance. But this isn't a full-blown comedy like I think people assume it is. And I thought the movie would stay at this level of humor throughout, which would have been fine, but not up to my expectations. But it does change when Wesley Snipes' character enters into the picture. This man brings the spark. He is so funny, and he steals every single scene that he's in. I don't want to say he saved the movie for me, but he took it to another level, and I really enjoyed him. This movie reminds me of The Disaster Artist and The Room. So The Room, if you have not seen it, is a cult classic. It's a very bad movie, like horrible, but people love it because it's hilarious. Not on purpose, it's just funny to watch because of how bad it is. And so they made a movie called The Disaster Artist, and people were excited like, oh my gosh, we're gonna go behind the scenes and see the crazy antics that happened and how they made this movie. But it wasn't as funny as you thought it'd be. The end product just happened to be funny without them trying to make it funny. I think this falls in that same line. I do think that Dolemite Is My Name is a better film, and I do like it, but I believe people are expecting to laugh out loud and this is a high-level comedy, and it's just not. It's an entertaining movie about a man trying to get to fame and finally reaching it, and that's it. The directing is good, the writing is good, all of the acting is good. Eddie Murphy does a really solid job, but like I said, Wesley Snipes steals the film. Also, I hope I pronounced her name correctly, Divine Joy Randolph, I think it's Divine, is another person in this film that kind of stood out to me. And I gotta give a shout out to Chris Rock. I would like to see him in more serious roles other than movies like Grown Ups. And that's all I have to say. I do suggest watching this because I do think it's entertaining, but again, just because they have all of this top level comedy talent in the movie, like Mike Epps, Keegan-Michael Key, Craig Robinson, Chris Rock, it's not to that level of comedy you think it will be at. But that's all, peoples. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Please do me a favor and like, thumbs up, subscribe, retweet, comment. Please continue to have a great day. God bless. I'll talk to you on Monday.